once again to the Slice Network. We are here once again with Grandview home basketball games. We got, I'm Cameron Smith and here with my buddy Mike West. Here tonight we got the Grandview Bulldogs facing off against the Blue Springs Wildcats. Exciting matchup here tonight. What you think we're going to see here tonight, Mike?
Fast break. It's all coming from Blue Springs here. They got a nice team. I've seen all their guys except one dunking during warm-ups, and they've all got a pretty decent stroke and a pretty nice handle on the ball. So I think we'll see a lot of fast break and a lot of high-pressure defense.
And they've
definitely JV.
Yes, and they've definitely got some scores on the team. As we were just discussing, I mean, you got Pruitt averaging a modest 9 points a game. Then you got big Elijah Lee down there getting 11.1 points, 8.7 rebounds. Then you also got Jay Corwin, who's the big fella, 14.9 points a game, standing at 6'4", playing guard/forward. Then you also got Sorrells, who's getting them 13.3. So they've got a lot of firepower, and I'm definitely interested to see what is Grandview going to do tonight to stop all these scores.
I was watching Sorrells during warm-up, man, and he's a pretty balanced player. He's got a nice handle on the ball, and he's one of the shorter people at 5'10" on the roster, and he was dunking during warm-ups too.
Yes. Well, we'll be right back after we take a pause to acknowledge our flag. Yeah, Mike, as we were saying, they've got a lot of scores over there, Blue Springs. But, Grandview has a premier scorer of their own. Tyron Taylor, he's averaging 15.4, leading the team in scoring. So I'm sure he's definitely going to try to come out here on his home floor and put up some points right along with all of those scores for Blue Springs. Here we go, about to get ready to meet our starters for the night.
I just think a big issue for Grandview is going to be the fact that Nelson Nweke is not starting. Not having your 6'8" center is something you don't want to be going up against when you're playing Blue Springs, one of the best teams in the area, ranked 29th in the state. So I think it's going to be a tough game for these Bulldogs.
There's definitely there you see Sorrells for Blue Springs and Darius Walker for Grandview coming out. And here's Elijah Lee, who is the leading rebound getter for Blue Springs.
Interestingly enough, Nelson was kind of replaced in the starting lineup by Darius Walker, and Darius Walker's a true freshman, so I guess we'll find out what Coach saw him bring him in. I've watched him play during some JV games, and plays really hard-nosed and fights for boards, so hopefully we see that tonight.
Yeah, there you see Nathan Scott coming out for Grandview. Big fella there. Tyrone Taylor, leading scorer for Grandview. You hear the crowd letting him hear it.
And definitely be considered the Bulldogs' top player on the team. I'll tell you who I really like, though, man, is Damon King. Big fan. We both are.
I mean, he does so much on the court.
Oh, yeah, he's all over.
Like we said last time, he's like Visa. He's everywhere you want him to be. I mean, you need a rebound. Man, he's everywhere. So definitely interested to see what's going to go down. I'm interested to see how Grandview's going to attack this offense. And what we're thinking we're going to see is a lot of pressure defense. I mean, as we looked at the steals numbers for Blue Springs, they have a lot of guys averaging 2.6 and 1.5. I mean, a lot of guys averaging steals. So what that usually translates to is some good defense and some nice transition basketball. So Grandview's really going to have to get their feet up under them here tonight.
Well, what I noticed during, JV game is the JV team runs a lot of full court press and full court traps. So I'm assuming that's probably the philosophy here at Blue Springs. And if that's the case, then we might have a long night ahead of us.
As you can hear, it's time. There's our tip-off. Grandview wins the tip-off. Tyrone Taylor gets the ball, kicks it over to the wing. Back to the true freshman to run back with the ball. Kicks it over. Getting the ball moving, trying to get a feel. Teron has an open look. Doesn't take the first shot, takes the floater. Oh, good rebound there. That's what you want to see.
That's Freedom. Freedom's another hard-nosed player that fights for a lot of boards. And there we go, that fast-paced offense we thought we'd see from Blue Springs. And Freedom down there disrupting that guy's shot on the follow-through. So Freedom coming out and playing strong here in the starting minutes.
Want to see Grandview get back on defense a little better than that, but
foul on Tyrone Taylor there as he pulls up for the shot. He'll be shooting 2.
And that's definitely how you want to see a team start out a game right there. Came down, nice little offensive start. Got a good feel for the defense. Open shot for Teron Taylor. He missed it, but they did get the rebound and put it back up strong.
We could possibly see a surprise here with Grandview if they can get Blue Springs to play their slow down offense. I mean, there's no telling what can happen.
And it's definitely just a huge differential in what these teams do offensively, with Grandview only averaging 49 a game and Blue Springs averaging about 69. So
I think defensively, too, it's a different pace. Grandview's coming out here and showing us a full court press right off the bat. That's something we don't usually see.
They break it easily with a little bit of a push-off. Don't want to leave him open.
Quick 3 there.
That's Jay Corwin showing you that he has the range to knock it down. There's Freedom with the ball, kicking it over to Teron Taylor. To the top. Teron in the corner. Gets open. Nice floater.
Floater there from Nathan Scott.
He's feeling it a little bit. See the true freshman picking him up on D. Looks like they're in a man defense right now. Here comes Nweke coming out early. About to check into the game. Get it down in the post pretty easily.
Darius Walker with a block from behind there.
Teron has the ball. They're pressing it up hard. Kicks it across the court. He traveled there, yeah. Got to put that down on the floor, get that power dribble.
Here comes Nelson coming in for Darius.
I kind of like the way Darius started it out there. I'm not mad at he came in, did some nice fundamental stuff. Didn't see any mistakes out of him. Oh, and they have to call a timeout. Great press defense there for Grandview. Keeping them from getting the ball in, they have to call an early timeout.
Seeing a completely different Grandview Bulldogs than we're used to here.
Most definitely. I'm glad to see it. Last time we were here, we saw them come out strong, but as the game wore on, actually when the second quarter hit, it turned into a completely different game. So I just hope they can keep the pace up, keep playing smart basketball, and see what they can do here tonight at home.
I think the biggest difference we've seen so far is the fact that they're not sitting back on defense. Right now they're running a full court press, and maybe that's what we need to see out of Grandview more often, because right now that's what's working for them.
Most definitely. Yeah, you see the switch off. They are able to get it in. Oh, good hand. That's good press defense right there. That's exactly what you want. Now they're able to set up their defense, their half-court defensive set. But that's a nice drive there. Yeah, he's nice. I saw him with some nice flashiness in the pregame. He's got game. So moving the ball around. He's got a wide open lane. Decides to pull it back. Kicks it over to Teron Taylor. Nice pick there. Pick and roll. Didn't kick it to him. Kept it. Pull up for the 3. He knocks it down. They are starting out nice, but they are not getting back on defense. You got to get back. It's no point playing such good offense and then just standing around admiring the shot. You got to get back on defense. Starting out great offensively, though.
Looks like Martición Kelly is about to come into the game here.
I think coach is just upset with the guys not getting back.
Coming in for Freedom.
Freedom has a face full of sweat shortly into this game. He's giving his all.
And here's Blue Springs coming out with their full court press. Only one player though, so.
Teron had no problem getting down there. Look at that. What a smooth drive to the.
Nathan Scott, he's playing good. It's going to be an and one for Nathan Scott here.
He looked really comfortable going to the rack there. I like the way he went in with his confidence, stayed strong, and made the layup. See if he can knock down the free throw. And he misses the free throw. Getting back on defense. Oh, they just get it into the post so easily. Yeah. Woo! Nweke trying to do his best drum off impersonation. Ron coming down behind the back, between the legs, showing you what he's got. Oh, that's a double dribble.
Double dribble there for Damon King.
Well, what we're seeing here, Grandview is coming out with a little bit more of a high-powered offense than we've seen in the past. Right now they're in the lead. A little bit of a trap. They have to go back into the half-court defense. Bad shot selection there. Rebound, outlet pass, getting it down the court. Line's going in. And he double dribbled as well. That one looked more like a carry to me than a double dribble, but turnover nonetheless. Good trap. I like this press that they're playing. They better get back. It's only one guy down there. They do. Good hustle.
Good thing the Blue Springs wanted to kind of set up their offense.
Yeah.
Because that could have been a real sick 3-on-1.
Good cut. Oh, wow.
That's a nice backdoor pass there.
It was. Wake at the top.
Darius Walker here, about to check into the game here in a minute.
Teron pulling the three. In and out. Hit the back rim. Oh, that was a bad outlet pass there.
Tyrone Taylor with the steal, though, to get it back for his team.
Gets it back for the pull-up J to stop, and the pop.
Drains it.
13-11 with 4:20 left in this first quarter. They are pressuring. Wake has to step up. He does.
Good rebound and put back there by Cody Isabel.
Definitely.
6'5" junior for Blue Springs.
Really fast pace here.
It is. Makes for an interesting game for us.
Nice pass there.
Martizion Kelly there with the bucket inside.
And who was it with the dish?
Damon King.
Damon King. Yeah, travel. Good defense there. Did you notice how he knew exactly what they wanted. They wanted to draw the foul. Lifted his hands, just kept playing defense, and they actually got the turnover there. Good sound basketball being played here earlier by Grandview.
Darius Walker checks into the game there for number 2, Damon King. So freshman's back in the game, gets some quality varsity starting time here.
Good hand there by Blue Springs. See some early subs. There's Dedrick Skinner coming in for Teron Taylor.
We also had Nathan Scott sub out of the game, and Orlando Haynes came in for him. So we're seeing an entirely different look here from the Bulldogs as Nelson Nweke draws the foul there.
It looked like he was pulling up for a jumper.
That's what I'm thinking.
The referees.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be shooting 2 here.
Yeah.
If he wasn't pulling up for the shot, that was good acting, to say the least.
Yeah. And if he was pulling up for the shot, I don't think we want to see that again. He's not really a jump shooter. But let's see if he can make it count.
Nelson missing the first one at the line here.
Claims the first, but possibility to make the second. Misses the second as well, but nice fight for the rebound, but he's not able to corral it. Good man defense. Oh, good screen there. Kicking it to the big fella out there at the three-point line. Oh, he traveled, but he got away with it.
Good defense there by Darius.
Hey, Darius is showing us why he's a freshman playing varsity.
He's definitely been impressive so far.
Kick it back out. They are moving the ball. They look really confident. Oh, that was a terrible pass.
It was not wise decision-making there from Freedom.
Outside of that, though, they are looking really confident here on offense so far.
Yes, they really are.
They're using the whole court. Nice passes, nice screens, finding open shots.
One thing that is kind of not looking good is just the fact that Grandview has to remember that everybody on this Blue Springs roster can shoot, whether they're 6'5" or whether they're 5'8".
A few subs getting ready to check back in. Tyron Taylor in that number. Okay, misses the long rebound. Good defense. Everybody's getting hands up. Rebound.
Definitely just trying to draw the foul there with that one.
Terrible pass. Oh, but big block.
He wasn't having it.
I always want to see a guy make up for the mistake. Wide open three there. Push. Call the push off and see who that call is on. That's on Freedom.
Just jostling for the ball down there. Nothing wrong with a hustle foul every now and then.
There's definitely. We see Damon King checking back in. Tyrone Taylor as well. And Nathan Scott all in on that mass sub. And straight up, good. They are able to get the steal. Here comes the fast break opportunity. Slow it down a little bit. Freedom getting it into the big fella. He goes off the glass and one.
Wesley Nosakiri there with a bucket inside. He draws the foul. So he'll be shooting one at the line for a potential to Grandview to go up by 5. Leading 17-13 here in the first quarter, and seeing Grandview play one pretty controlled game on both sides of the ball.
It was definitely.
Controlling the tempo is a big part to winning games.
You see Martiez Kelly checking back in. And, don't forget to chat with us in the comment box below. We will mention some of our favorite comments during the broadcast. You can join us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And we'll post exclusive content, and we keep you up to date on future broadcasts and events. Go to myslicetv.com and click like and follow. Oh, what a board by the little fella. But look at the big man on the ground making plays.
That's a good play there.
Oh, Tyron Taylor tried to press it. He got the ball stripped from him. We can see something big here. He pins it against the glass.
Damon King.
Get it into the big fella. He's trying to find something to do
Swing
with
it around
it.
there to Tyrone Taylor.
Oh, fighting for it in the corner. There's Scott with something else going in strong.
I don't much like that shot there from Wesley.
Well, I actually hate it, so I think I dislike it a little more than you.
Wildly scooping the ball and throwing it in one motion. But it was an attempt nonetheless.
Hands up, he fouls him. Man.
If that wasn't about the most high-strung 30 seconds of my life since I've watched Grandview, I don't know what would be.
That was exciting. Sorry, I've got a David King.
David King gets us worked up on the defensive end, that's for sure.
He just reminds me of, those State Farm commercials. Like a good neighbor.
Damon King is there.
He's there with a block, with a steal, with an assist, with a bucket. I mean, he just does his thing out here on the court. I love the way this kid plays the game. Man, what a block. I'm sorry. I just had a flashback. I'm sorry.
We both saw that one coming, though. I mean, anymore, that's what we expect from him.
He always provides us exactly what we're looking for out here.
Call a reach in there on Blue Springs on Tyrone Taylor. 14.3 seconds left here in the first quarter. Grandview leading 17-15. So they're definitely going to try and control this and take the last shot.
Setting up a stack at half court. Nobody guarding them, but they run it anyway. Oh, and Teron Taylor gets stripped on the baseline, but
with the steal, and Grandview gets it back.
Right back. Oh, and misses the layup at the buzzer.
It's too high strung for me, Cameron.
It's getting a little stressful here. Here we are, 17-15. Grandview holding the lead at the end of the first quarter. Definitely interested to see what's going to happen for the rest of this game. It's been exciting and interesting, just to say the least. But we'll be right back into it when we come right back from this break.
Party. Oh, thanks. Here you go. One hamburger, medium well.
This is well done.
No. That's medium well.
What? Are you calling me a liar? This thing is practically burned.
That's it. You're not going to come to my house and tell me how to cook a hamburger.
I don't really.
You wouldn't do it there.
Gotta be crazy.
So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us, you missed the most exciting first quarter in My Slice TV history. Here we are getting back to it. Grandview leading 17-15. Here with Mike West, and we're seeing some good stuff here tonight, Mike.
Definitely an action-packed first quarter. I'm hoping the game can, I don't know if my heart can keep up with the intensity, but I'm hoping the game keeps up the intensity.
There you see a little bit of a miscommunication there by Blue Springs.
It's a good thing. I mean, I eat Cheerios every morning for situations like this.
Yeah,
these high-strung situations. I don't.
We're seeing Grandview. They're really running a smooth offense so far. We're seeing both teams go back and forth, pump fake, pull up, and he draws the foul again.
They're just a little over-aggressive on Tyrone Taylor there. I think they know who he is.
Yeah. I mean, he's averaging 15.4, which is 8 points more than anybody else on the team, and they feel like if they can stop him, they can stop Grandview, but they've been seeing a lot of everybody here tonight.
Well, and don't forget, Tyrone Taylor earlier on in the season was putting up, 20 here, 20 there, 30 here.
Yeah.
I mean, that's who he was at the beginning of the season. It's kind of his point production's kind of gone down a little bit, but I think that's Grandview running a more controlled offense and trying to spread the ball around more. I think that's what you're going to see. But Tyrone Taylor is definitely having a positive impact on the game today in a big way.
And I think we see why the coach. Look at that. Great press defense. They sprint down. They get their defense set back up. I think that's why he's doing so much sub, because he's decided we're going to press a lot this game. Get these guys a break, get them a quick blow. They get the ball into the post. 2 men there. Good defense.
Good defense by Grandview.
And he traveled. I mean, good defense. What a possession. Great press there. Almost drew the half-court violation. Then they get back down and cause a turnover on the other end.
You can tell Blue Springs is getting a little irritated with the success of Grandview's defense, kind of preventing them from running their fast break offense that they're used to.
I mean, it hasn't been as highly touted as they're playing tonight. So I know they're definitely shocked. They're used to scoring a lot of points. The wide open three there. He misses it. Big fella not able to corral it. Here they kick it down. There's Nelson Nweke. You do not get calls for throwing your hands in the air. That is one thing.
It's definitely a good no call there.
What a dish.
Wesley Nosekira just dropping it there. And,
Try to do it again.
He barely missed it, too. It was just about there.
Nice. Box out, good layup, goes up, gets fouled. They are going up strong here today. They've been to the line at least 10 times already.
Well, that's definitely huge for Grandview. We don't see that very often at all. Is them cutting to the basket like that. They're more of a perimeter team.
That's definitely.
And I like this penetrate offense that they're running here.
Missed it first. All you got to do is make them count. Caught on quickly to what Blue Springs was trying to do here tonight. They know I'm from Kansas. They come in here with my K-State Wildcat colors on, thinking they're going to gain a fan. But no way, we're here for Grandview. Supporting the Bulldogs as they continue to improve this season. Pull up for the free throw. He hits it. 20-19. 6 minutes left in the second quarter, rather. Tyron pulls up for the jumper.
Oh, in and out.
Tyron's trying to chase one down.
Oh, he almost got it, too.
It's close.
Trying to be chase down artists here.
Blue Springs holds the lead, 21-20. Just want to see them get back to what they were doing. Don't want to lose it here.
Sometimes teams just go on these mini runs. I don't think it's anything to really worry about just yet. Offense isn't really moving around at all right now, so that's something we haven't really seen is them not moving the ball.
We're kind of waiting for the coach to give them direction. We've seen them just flowing the whole game. Ron pulling up on the baseline, and he misses that shot. Now we see this fast break potential. Ball goes out of bounds.
Sorrell there just mishandling the ball.
Randall gets the ball back. See a little bit of confusion as Grandview trying to figure out what's going on. Guys kind of talking it over a little bit.
He said he
See the freshman with the ball, true freshman. Not to be confused with the female freshman. Oh,
Weird.
Damon King.
Got to see if I can get a jersey or a shirt or something.
I mean, man, the kid just, he's nice. And there's just so much that can be said about the way he plays the game. He's effective on every piece of the floor, every piece of the hardwood. He's doing something.
Well, he's 6'4" too, and when you're 6'4" in high school, you're typically playing a forward spot or a small forward at least. And, you know, he plays it from a guard role, and he actually plays like a guard. So he manages his size really well, and that's something you don't really see on a high school level, and he's only a junior.
Jalen Dinkins gave it right back from Blue Springs, though. Kicking it back to, he's not going to do it again. Oh, Damon King pulls up from the same spot. Grandview taking it out on the baseline.
I'd definitely like to see more plays called for Damon King now. He's an electrifying player.
He's just so sure with the ball. Referee calling an elbow there. Calling on number 11, Elijah Lee. Haven't really heard his name here tonight for Blue Springs. He is their post. He's averaging 11 points and 8.3 boards, but we haven't really seen much from him. Kicks it over to the little fella in the corner. See, Nweke. That's what I want to see from my big man.
A good post move there to get around the defender. Gets Grandview back the lead.
Nice power dribble. Getting in there strong. Oh, they trapped. What a trap. Oh, but he fouled him. He definitely fouled him there. That was a good trap to start with. But Orlando did get into him a little bit. Orlando Hayes caught on the foul there. Nelson Nweke definitely earning his minutes here tonight. Playing big. Now he's guarding Jay Corwin. Good hand there.
It was a poor decision there by Jay Corwin to try and throw that ball inside like that.
Oh! That one there was called as a foul. That one was a close one. Can't argue with it.
It's his second foul here in about 30 seconds.
You got to be careful. You know, the Dreads draw a little attention to you. Got the spotlight on you. Always got the trail of glory every time you take a step.
I like Orlando's defense tonight. He's really up in their face.
See Corwin driving the Wake Garden, and he gets right past him. They might need a little bit of a faster guy to be on Jay. He's a big fella, but he's more of a small forward than a power forward or center.
I definitely agree with that. He's definitely lighter on his feet than a lot of kids in high school that are his size.
Look at the speed getting in there. There he is with the steal, Jay Corwin. Now look, he's bringing it down.
I saw Jay Corwin during warm-ups, and he's got range too. He was knocking down some threes in warm-ups, so
yeah. He's got one here tonight. Good hand there on defense. Hands up for the big fellas. And there is Elijah Lee stepping out to the three-point line. Scores 28-25 with 1 minute and 52 seconds left as Grandview calls a timeout.
Looks like they're going to do a little change here with their crew and throw some new players in the mix.
Yeah, they're bringing Damon King, Tyron Taylor, and also Nathan Scott back in the game after they come back from this short break. So what are we seeing here in the second quarter that's been the difference for Blue Springs?
I don't think it's been that much difference. I mean, I think their shots are falling a little bit more than they were in the first quarter, but it's basically about the same game we were seeing in the first quarter. I still feel like Grandview's got control of the game, even though they're down by 3. I still think they're playing the game that they want to be playing, and in the end, that's gonna be what pays off for them.
Let's go. Getting a few extra seconds in for the timeout there.
I mean, when you're used to playing a fast-paced offense like Blue Springs is, and they come into this game and they're having to play slow, I mean, that's going to take its toll on you here in the third and fourth quarters when your shots are normally, you're getting your layup points from people being tired, but people aren't going to be tired because they've been playing a controlled game now. So I think we're going to see, I don't think Blue Springs is going to put up the 69 points they're used to averaging.
You see the ball getting swung clean across the court. Ron driving hard, kicks it to Damon. His hand is a pass, but of course gains control of it.
Just an errant pass there from Tyrone Taylor as that one sails out of bounds.
That's a pass that, you know, LeBron James has made popular, that cross-court pass, but
well, when you're 6'8" and you can see over everybody, a cross-court pass isn't a bad decision, but Tyrone Taylor just kind of winged that ball in prayer that Nathan Scott was still in that position, but Nathan Scott actually rolled up to the top of the key, so nobody was there to accept that pass. That's why I'm not a fan of the cross-court pass. It's a wasted motion. Swing it around, and it's much safer. Nathan Scott getting fouled there again, going up for a layup, so he'll be shooting 2 at the line. Nathan Scott's been penetrating a lot tonight.
He definitely has. See Grandview now sitting at down by 5, 25-30 here with 1 minute left. Pretty interesting game so far. Nathan Scott knocks it down. That's what you want to see. Make it count. What's really going to be an important part of this game in the second half, if Grandview can keep drawing these fouls, they get to the free throw line in that fourth quarter, that alone can win the game. So
another good thing we could say about Grandview is I definitely think that their 5 most talented players would be Damon King, Nathan Scott, Tyrone Taylor, Wesley Nosakira, and Nelson Nweke, and they're all juniors. So they're going to be back for their senior year. And with those 5 guys, I mean, this could be a nasty team to have to deal with next year.
Good defense there by Nweke. They've got it back. Ron's coming down. Nice pass over there. Nweke for the jumper. Knock it down. Shut me up, why don't you?
I think he might have heard you tell him not to pull up for the free throw line earlier.
Yeah, well, can he hear me apologizing now? I'm sorry, big fella. My bad. There's Corwin pulling up for 3. He misses it. They save it, get the rebound. 10 seconds left. Let's see if we can get a little fireworks going.
I definitely think Tyrone Taylor is the one they want the ball in the hands of.
Oh, and
he draws a definite.
Call for the charge.
Call for the charge. Jay Corwin sticking in there strong.
I guarantee you he could have got an open shot for one of his guys there. Everybody knew he was going to take that shot.
Oh, yeah.
Could have kicked it out. He had about 3 guys open at the three-point line.
We're seeing a very even game from these two teams. We've got 4.3 seconds left in the first half. The score is 29-30 here, Blue Springs.
Good hand there. Gets his hand on it, wings it.
I thought that was going in. And if he could have got the steal and hit the half-court shot, I'm hanging up the mic.
I would have completely forgot about everything else. I mean everything that happened today. But nonetheless, we go into the halftime with Blue Springs leading 30-29. It's been a great first half of basketball here on www.myslicetv.com, the Slice Network. We will be right back after this short break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at Grandview Home Boys Basketball, and I'm here with one of our female stars here. You know her as Stephanie Gradane, and here we call her the supplement. She does so much on the court. How's you all season going so far, Stephanie?
It's going all right, you know. We got some work to do, but
okay.
It's doing good.
Okay, and you were just sharing with me Alexis, actually. She had a little bit of an injury.
Yeah, Alex, she tore her ACL.
Okay. And I know you guys are all good with that. You're ready to step up. You guys have a lot of different things. You got the 2 freshmen. The Dondo's a big part of it. So I'm sure you guys can pick it up. And what are you seeing out here tonight with the guys?
They're much faster than us. They are very fast.
Yeah, they're running. You kind of remind me a little bit of Damon King. You guys both get out there, assists, steals, rebounds, points when needed. So, I mean, I'm really excited to see what the guys are doing tonight, and I'm excited to see what you guys are going to do in the future. I know you guys will pick it up. A lot of y'all are young, so you got time to put it together, and everybody's going to get better. So, thanks for your time. And this is the supplement, and Cameron Smith signing off here. We're about to get back into our game here shortly, so come right back.
Go Bulldogs.
All right.
Here we are back after the first half coming out. What do you think we're going to see here in the second half from both teams, Cameron?
Well, I'm definitely hoping that Grandview will come back out. I don't know if the press will really work anymore. We saw Blue Springs kind of fight and break through that a few times. But I'm thinking Grandview will come back out with some more pressure defense. And Wake's definitely been big in the post, so get him the ball. Keep getting the ball to Damon King. Nathan Scott's been sure with it. So if they can keep that offense going the same way they had it going in the first half, I'm really thinking Grandview can pull this one out tonight.
I think so, too. I mean, they're only down by 1 here going into the second half, and we've seen, 4 players that on Grandview's team that have been given pretty positive scoring output for the night. And, I'd like to see him stick with that full court press. I mean, Blue Springs has put up 15 points in each quarter. So, I mean, it's not like it's not working. I think it was just more of the effect that Grandview didn't score as many points in the second quarter as they did in the first. And that's why this game has transitioned into a 1 point, being down by 1 point for Grandview. But I think if they just keep their flow on offense and if they keep doing that full court press on defense, I think at the end of the game they'll be there.
Most definitely, and we're actually seeing Grandview outpacing themselves offensively. What a board there by
Freedom.
Man. Give us free. That guy just got in there.
Calling a timeout. Didn't know what to do with it.
You've got to love the defense here that you're seeing from the Bulldogs. I mean, they've been so consistent tonight. And it's just what we've been wanting to see all year from them. We know they have the talent. They've got the size. They've got the speed. We just need to see them put it all together at the same time.
We're seeing that tonight, which is a good game to put it all together since you're going to play 29 in the state, Blue Springs.
Exactly.
And it's not like these guys aren't. I mean, these guys got a good mix too. They've got a lot of tall guys, and then some people in the middle, and then they've got a couple short guys. But Grandview's a huge team, and for them to be able to control basically all aspects of Blue Springs' team right now, it's a pretty good sign. Blue Springs is a team that puts up 70 points basically a game, and to have them held to 30 at half, I mean, that's short of their game projections. So I like the defense that we're seeing so far from Grandview for sure.
I mean, the fact of the matter is, oh, look at that. Good steal there. Scott goes up and knocks it down. Keep on pressing. Keep on pressing.
I think that press looks a little bit more aggressive when Damon King was the gunner versus Tyrone Taylor.
Well, we see the good defense, rebound, outlet pass to Damon King, and he's going with the Euro step.
The controlled bucket there.
We're here to try to see him get it over top.
Good no call there by the ref. But still a better bucket there by Damon King to control his body in that shot. Looks like they're going to call a foul there on Freedom, so Blue Springs will be shooting 2.
What a quick turnaround. I mean, here we are, barely into the second half.
6-0 so far.
6-0. 35-0. That's how you come out from the halftime speech. And you know what they always say? The coach must have gave him a good one. He must have gave him a good speech at halftime.
Well, it's definitely what we're seeing here from Grandview's head coach is we're definitely seeing good coaching. And that's Randy Ferris. I mean, this is a well-coached game here.
That second half press is slightly different than the first half press. It's not the same defense, and that's what you want to do. You want to come out, you show them a little bit, tease them, then you come out in the second half and you give them something they're not ready for. See the ref talking it over at the scores table, trying to
get the last 2 points there for the free throws added on. Tyrone Taylor bringing the ball. And I'm surprised. We're not seeing much from Blue Springs defense here. I mean, they got a half-court defense set up, but it's kind of weak.
I think they're so used to scoring so many points. And we see him trying to draw the foul. Freedom goes up and gets his blocked as well. Good hand, good defense. They're getting back, running. If you're going to foul him, make sure he doesn't make the shot. That's all I ask. And how many times have we seen Grandview go to the club, get fouled, make the shot?
Randy Ferris is very irritated with the officiating the last about minute and a half. I couldn't agree more with him there. I mean, there's been a couple no calls, but I think a few of them have been pretty good no calls from these refs. But I can understand his frustration being a coach as he calls the ref over and gets in his ear just a little bit more.
Well, if Rasheed was here, I believe he would say, the ball don't lie. We see Blue Springs not able to hit the first free throw or the second.
There you go, right there. Little Rasheed Wallace philosophy for you, ball don't lie.
We see Damon King, freshman, getting a jumper off. Nice little soft touch.
Grandview having a nice little 8-2 run, and you know that's what comprises that's how you win games right there. Is these little 8-2 runs here, 6-2 here, and what have you. You have to go on a few runs to win games, especially against teams like Blue Springs.
I saw a push there, but ref, he has to call his game. Ooh,
there's that spin move. There's that spin move we saw in the warm-ups.
Walter Sorrell with the razzle-dazzle there.
That's an exciting finish there from that point guard. I like him.
Teron with the spin move, tries to pull up for the three. Wake pulling up for another jumper.
Good hustle there by Damon King.
Look at the pump fake, gets him off his feet.
Same team.
Fighting for it. Damon King, 3-on-1. And he blows it!
He's not having it.
3-on-1, and he defends it. What else do you want?
Damon King, I'm a fan.
Are you not entertained? That is my question to you all. You see, lost in the hubbub of it all. Big fella
There's a bucket for Blue Springs there. He'll be shooting at the line to see if he can convert on the and one.
Elijah Lee only stands at 6'3", but he's their big man in the post. So that's a nice game. He hit a three earlier today. Now he went in and knocked in the two. Now he's trying to get down this free throw here.
Sinks that one to tie up the game here.
37 all with 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Trying to go. Oh, look at that.
Wesley Nosakir with the rebound inside and
a little bit of the
puts
Shaq.
it up. He got fouled on the play. He'll be shooting two at the line here.
Had a little bit of a Shaq hook shot motion there. Don't forget, if you would like a DVD of this game, click the buy DVD link right below. If you purchase in the next 15 minutes, you get your DVD for only $7.99 instead of the regular price of $11.99. This is definitely a game you want to buy because, I mean, this went back and forth. We've seen
a game.
Explosive plays. We've seen spin moves and jump shots and crossovers. Oh, my. Just waiting on a good dunk. Need a good dunk to solidify every good game. See Nweke.
Drains that to go up by 1 here. Grandview up 38-37. Quick passes got
good
through.
steal by who else?
Damon King.
There's Scott going in strong off the glass. Loving the way they are playing this game here today.
I'm going to have to talk to Coach Ferris about possibly getting me a Damon King jersey.
I'm going to have to ask him, what did you do, sir? What did you tell these kids? Teron bringing it up. It's Damon in the corner. Kicks it out to Nweke.
Coach telling him to swing it around here. Get it back to Damon.
Get your feel for it. Back to Nweke. Scott with it.
All the time in the world. I'm surprised he didn't pull up with that one.
And Damon pulls it up and knocks it down.
Damon King.
My. Oh, look at that, the steal. Caused by Damon King. Off the glass. Nathan Scott. They are playing basketball here tonight.
Grandview up 6. As they work it past that full court press.
What an explosive third quarter so far here by Grandview tonight. Good defense, hands up. Not able to stop him, though. Nice move by the big fella, Cody Isabel.
Shades of Julius Irving.
A little bit. Very light shades. I mean, he didn't exactly get off the ground.
He didn't run the baseline, you're right.
He didn't rock the cradle, but it was nice.
Wesley no security there with the rebound and a putback.
I'm impressed.
Puts Grandview up 6. I'm definitely impressed.
I mean, I'm seeing stuff from guys that we were asking for on our last broadcast. We were asking for post moves. We got Wesley. We got Nweke. We were asking for sure scores other than Tyron Taylor. We got Damon King.
And
we got Nathan Scott. I mean, they're really showing out here tonight. 47 to 41.
If this is the team that shows up every night, I don't even want to think about how good they're going to be next year.
I mean, this is we're witnessing a mid-season turnaround right here.
That's definitely a good sign for the Bulldogs. It's not a good sign for the Wildcats. It's not a good sign for anybody else that really has to play these Bulldogs.
And I mean, you hear the enthusiasm in our voice, and I'm sure it's not being felt to the left of me. But hey, it happens. These guys have come out here tonight and they're playing good basketball. There's been a few times we've been out here and we've heard a lot of noise for the visiting school. But here tonight, Grandview is giving their home crowd a reason to get on their feet and out of their seats. So
I definitely think you can even see the frustration in the Wildcats players when they're out there. I mean, there's no way that you can be happy with all these turnovers that you're having. And there's absolutely no way. You can see it on their faces out there with their hands up in the air saying, I don't know.
They look a little shell-shocked. I mean, you definitely know they did not expect this. I mean, here this team averages 49 points a game, and they have 47 with 2 minutes and 57 seconds left in the third quarter.
And Blue Springs averages 69.
And they have 41. Oh, my God.
Another turnover there from Blue Springs. Grandview's full court press is just not to be messed with right now. Tyrone Taylor coming in there for Dedrick Skinner.
Grandview playing all gas, no brakes basketball here tonight. Kicking it out to Nelson.
That's Wesley Nosekira. Ball to Tyrone Taylor in the corner. Shoots a three, airballs it. Nah, that's going to stay here with Grandview, though.
You don't want to do stuff like that. You guys are playing great offense, great defense, great basketball. You don't want to start taking shots that are not open.
That's not even a decision. I mean, that was a bad decision to begin with. That was not a good pass. But the decision to pass it into the corner there wasn't the wisest of decisions either. So a couple of bad decisions here. We've seen basically 3 in a row from Grandview. So let's hope that they can kind of work it out and get back to their normal way they've been playing tonight.
I was definitely hoping they can square it back up. See them moving it around a little bit. No shot clock, so they got time to make the decisions they want to make.
I think it would have buzzed about twice if they did.
Most definitely.
But luckily in high school, you don't have to shoot in 24 seconds. You can kind of just run around and
for the three, in and
out. The freshman fighting for it,
and they've got the ball right back.
I would like to see an Orlando just pull up with it. It's not tip 21. You don't got to take it back. So he could have just pulled up there and had himself a nice little mid-range jumper, but
Teron loses it there.
Loses the handle. Got to see these guys get back. Blue Springs kind of slowing it down.
which is what they're not used to. They were used
there
to
they
the
are,
right gun.
Damon King and Nathan Scott about to check back into the game, and I think we're going to see them energize Grandview's team just like they have all day, getting Nelson and Nweke there for a push there on.
I have to say I'm looking straight at that. I can't agree with that one. Looked like good defense, but hey, they got to call it both ways.
They got to call it consistent there too, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You see Nathan Scott and Damon King checking back in.
Nelly, what's the deal? What's that, Damon? Sheriff, flag!
And you hear the coaches over. Oh, good hand by Damon, but he doesn't chase after it. Maybe he just wanted to put a little fear in his heart. You see him jumping at the fella there. Oh, he didn't follow him back door. Misses the shot.
He was too concerned with where his foot was to focus on the shot.
He wanted a three. Oh, gets away with a little bit of a walk. But the ball doesn't lie, so they turn it over. Hey, you're going to foul him. Make sure he doesn't make it. I mean, you don't want to keep racking up fouls, but.
I have a hard time seeing that as a foul when Wesley Nosekira's hand was on top of the ball. I definitely think that was a clean block.
And for all of the fouls and free throws that we saw by Blue Springs in the first half, be aware that Grandview sits with 6 fouls already compared to Blue Springs 1. That's not something you want to see if you're a Grandview fan, because those free throws can bring you back.
Oh, yeah, those free throws will definitely hurt you here, especially early on. But I think we'll be all right. They've played a pretty controlled game throughout the whole game, and this is the Grandview Bulldogs that we saw in the first quarter. They're making their shots, and they're making the most out of the opportunities that they get off of turnovers. So kind of a lazy pass there from Tyrone Taylor. It's a good thing that the Wildcats weren't really paying attention.
Ball back into Ron's hand. Giving him a little work. A little step back, pull back behind the back, crossover. He's having fun. Gets the guy to reach.
A little bit too much fun.
I just think what that was, you know, Dante Watkins, he heard a few guys say, ooh, and he didn't want to get embarrassed. So he said, let me stop this possession real quick. Think about what's going on. You see the stack play again. Damon King has the ball in his hands. Teron with the travel. And I don't know if the refs called that or if the coaches of Blue Springs called that, because we heard a huge yell and then we heard a whistle. I agree with this substitution right now. Get Teron out the game, let him get a little time to think about what's going on.
Right here before we go into the fourth quarter. Looks like there's 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. Grandview up by 4, so we're probably going to see Blue Springs hang on to the ball here and wait for the last shot if they can hang on to the ball, because Grandview's high-pressure defense is looking to strip it.
They called a foul, though, and they are in the 1-and-1.
Blue Springs could potentially get some points here. If they miss this first free throw, Grandview could actually get the last shot of this quarter. It's not what you want to see here out of Grandview, is these 7 fouls. And only, as opposed to 2 by Blue Springs.
Makes the first one.
Puts Blue Springs down by 3.
Checking in. Trying to get off a nice last-second shot. Came pretty close at the end of the second half with the steal and
the half-court heave.
It was just a few inches short.
Hey, he had us leaning on each other. We thought that was going in. That appeared to me to be off Blue Springs' leg, but they're calling it Blue Springs' ball, saying it was out on Nelson and Nweke. Down by 3, we're going to see Blue Springs get the ball here with 6 seconds left, so potential to tie it up or just go down 1 or hopefully stay down 3.
Never know what could happen here.
Jump, Nelson, jump! Jump! Watch 33!
Wildcats snatches the rebound after the failed attempts, and 47-44. Grandview is up at the end of the third quarter. You're seeing a great game here on the My Slice Network, here on MySliceTV.com. We will be right back after this short message.
Hey, where are you going? Can't get by me. I'm #1 in this class. I rule this lab. I'm #1. Hey, I don't think so. Yes! Winner! I am the king! Woo!
You wouldn't do it there. So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
What?
Jerk.
Here we are back for that short break, coming to you live here in the fourth quarter. 47 Grandview, 44 Blue Springs.
It is crunch time. It's been a great game, an exciting game. Here we are, fourth quarter. Ready to hold up our fours and see what's going to happen. Let's see, Blue Springs will start out with the ball. Pass it in. Scott holding it.
Back door!
Here at the top.
Back door!
A little bit of a crossover there, but it's okay. Freedom has been on the court a lot tonight. He's given a lot of quality minutes.
I like him. I definitely think he's this team's sixth man.
Oh! Help! Back door!
He draws the foul there. Jay Corwin going to the line.
He looks like a high-intensity type player. I could just see it in his eyes there after he got fouled and didn't convert on that. He's definitely a high-intensity guy.
Here they sit at 8 fouls now, Grandview. It's very scary. You got to keep your hands to yourself, but yet still play good basketball.
I mean, that's not good on either ends right now, especially with aggressive as they've been. As far as penetrating goes, I mean, charges at this point will cost you points.
Exactly.
And that's not what you want going into the fourth quarter of a close game.
And that full court pressure defense has been has helped them see such great success. Oh!
Not even attempted to put that one up as he draws the foul. Should be shooting too.
Drawing a foul.
Foul call number 15 for his second. Team serve. At the line shooting 2 for the Bulldogs.
Sending Damon King to the line here, up 1.
Definitely got to get in the feel of making these right about now. This is that first one. Rare mistake, miss free throw by Damon King. There you go.
There it is.
First one looked a little flat. Second one, he got his feet up on him. They're still pressing.
Just a little slow getting that full court press set up that time. Tyrone Taylor was kind of waiting for that ball to bounce to him, and you can't have that. Just got to kind of go after it when you see it.
They're back in that high-pressure defense. Back door, but it's nothing good. And there they draw another foul. That's good.
I feel like Damon King might have got his hand on the ball there.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, I mean, I know you wouldn't believe it if I told you so.
If it's good and you tell me that Damon King did it, I believe you. See the foul total sitting at 8-4. Grandview has 8 and Blue Springs has 4. That's definitely going to come to play here as the fourth quarter wears down in a close game.
I definitely think it's going to be a huge factor. Because hopefully Grandview can draw some more fouls so that no matter, who fouls, we're going to see points here.
See a bad entry pass by Tyron there.
Damon King with some good defense, but putting up the bucket right in his eye and evens the game here at 48-48.
Jay Corwin. Say he's not in the shooting motion, but he does draw the foul. Foul total now 8-5 as we see them creeping up. That's very important.
It's definitely something I like to see.
Ron Taylor going hard to the basket, throws it up, draws the foul.
Another foul. There we go.
And that one in the shooting motion, so he will go to the free throw line.
Quickly, though, I mean, you see it goes from 7-2 on the fouls to now 8-6. So, I mean, that's definitely a positive sign if you are Grandview.
Most definitely. Getting back to driving a lot. And they did shoot a few more jump shots there in the third quarter as they built that huge lead. Maybe I exaggerated a bit. I mean, it was only 7 points. But, hey.
It was the biggest lead of the game.
It felt good. It felt good to see them out there running like that. This is the second one, but they just smoothly go into this press. I mean, that's ridiculous. After a free throw. That was nice.
It's tough to run that press, though, when you only got 2 guys. It's really tough to run a press there in transition, something you definitely don't see that often.
Most definitely. Good defense. Get your hands up. Let him know I'm not touching him. He's just flailing.
I'm going to call that one on Nathan Scott there. He'll be shooting a one-on-one.
Cody Isabel.
At the line shooting the bonus for the Wildcats, number 51, Cody Isabel.
It's anything like what I saw in the warm-ups, he might be a guy you want to foul in a one-on-one situation. Or he could do that. He makes the first. Scores 49 to 49. And he gets that second one to creep in, makes him pay for it. They take a 1-point lead with 5:55 left in the fourth quarter. Freedom gets it. Damon King.
They know not to give him any space now. He made him pay for it early on, but not getting very much space anymore.
There's Scott driving.
Nathan Scott.
Then he knows how to use the glass.
Full court pass here as Blue Springs sinks it.
Nice one by Corwin there. Now we're getting back to the excitement that we've seen all night.
Oh. We're going to go ahead and submit that to Sports Center Top 10 later on.
Most definitely. Did he just really come down?
Yeah, that was about 6 feet behind the three-point line.
Stare him in his eyes like that and just pull up for the jumper. That's nice. And they take a 2-point lead, 5:21 left. I mean, you're getting everything that you want to see. Even the Gangnam Style, is that?
Gangnam Style, yes, that's the song.
Dance that is sweeping the nation.
And the Bulldog over there, he's getting into the mascot uniform.
He's getting
you
it
see
in.
him on the left of your screen there.
Most definitely. See a few people in the crowd getting into it. And we definitely want to give a shout out to Days House of Compassion. Days is a Grandview nonprofit treatment facility that works to assist young men in becoming successful and reaching their goals. Thank you, Days, for your continued support. And if you would like to promote your business, visit myslicetv.com and contact us. We offer advertising slots during our live games, plus affordable banner rates on our beautifully designed website. Contact us at myslicetv.com.
See, Grandview's got their full court press kind of set up here as they get past it and work it inside. Wide open three, though.
He had all day, but all day was not long enough. But how do you give up that rebound there?
Nathan Scott just kind of sitting back like Tyrone Taylor did a couple plays ago and wait for the ball to come to him, and Blue Springs took advantage of that.
Tyrone Taylor going in strong and drawing the foul.
That would have been nice to see there if he could have got that and one.
Needed just a little bit more English on it. Scores tied, 54-54.
9 fouls for Grandview and 7 for Blue Springs. So Tyrone Taylor here shooting 1 of 2. Sinks the first to give Grandview back the lead, 1-point lead. And this game's coming down to the wire here.
Definitely is. I mean, but what do you expect? Here we are, Slice Network. bringing that great broadcast feel.
6 a second of 2. Go up 2 points.
Right there. It was good give and go there. But they're back on D, but that was a foul.
Oh.
He caught him pretty hard there in the face. But once again, they now sit at 10 fouls. But if you do commit a foul, you never want to give up that and one. We saw so much of that in the first half.
Should be shooting 2 here.
But now every time they foul, they'll be shooting 2.
Yeah.
They give them a handshake, they'll be shooting 2. But he
good foul now. That's the way I always kind of weigh it out is you foul them when they're going up for their shot, and if they make one of them or they make none of them, then it turns out being a pretty good foul.
It was worth it. Cuts it to a 1-point lead. Grandview still holding on here. 4:40 left in the fourth quarter. Tyrone, the crossover, drive, dish. Big fella.
Freedom inside, 6 to go up 3. That was a big bucket from Freedom. A good pass by Tyrone. I think they're calling it looks like a half-court trap here. A little tie-up between number 10 for Blue Springs and Tyrone Taylor as he cuts towards the hoop.
It looks like he got away with a travel there, but makes the shot, 58-57, 4 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the fourth. Teron getting his playground jump shot. Nice.
Tyrone Taylor.
Good defense. Oh, my. Oh, no. Now that one there, that's a tough foul to take. I mean, the Wildcats steps back, both hands in the air. Jay Corwin gives the I got fouled motion and gets the call.
Sometimes that's all it takes, though.
Never want to see that. He makes the first. Just want to also take some time to acknowledge all of those Grandview High School students that are involved in this broadcast. Kyle Cohen, Deion Peterson, Delshawn Newsom. These guys are putting forth some great work here, getting some good experience at a young age, and I'm sure they'll take to the next level one day.
Good screen there by Nelson. Exactly what you want to see. I mean, put a little force into it when you set the screen.
Here's Teron with the ball again. Kicks it over to Scott. Pulls up for the floater. Looks like he got hit, but no call. There's Damon making it tough.
Ooh.
Made him step back a little bit there. Tyler Jones.
Good rebound there.
Securing the rebound. 3 minutes and 15 left. He pulls up for 3 again.
No, okay.
Poof, poof. There is Scott. Freedom with the rebound down low. Kicks it to the big fella in the Wake.
Draws the foul. And Grandview up 1 is going to be going to the line here with Nelson. 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, 60-59.
And these are important free throws here.
They definitely are.
Seen such a solid game here from the Wake tonight. Getting rebounds, cleaning up after his teammates.
He's had a few jump shots in there, too.
Actually did. And he knocks down that first free
that
throw.
one. I think he's on a mission to make you kind of eat your words.
Man. Well, I'm cleaning the plate right now.
Why don't you try and see if they'll eat your words a little bit more and just say they're going to lose or something? I mean, motivate these boys a little bit more.
Well, I'm not going to go that far. But
Nelson
he
knocks
down.
to the second.
They have a 3-point lead. And Grandview calls a timeout right after the free throw. 62-59 with 3 minutes and 4 seconds left here. Basically, we've seen a lot of the same, but more intense than they came out. And I'm shocked to say that. I don't think I would have ever thought I could say that Grandview came out more intense than they came out in that first half, but the way they've come out was just amazing. And here you see some of our next broadcasts that we have coming up here on the Slice Network. Got Platte County coming here to visit the Bulldogs on Tuesday, January 29th, and then on Thursday, January 31st, Grandview gets another shot at center, but on the girls, you know, as we talked to the supplement a little earlier today, and she told us about Dobbins' injury. There's a big injury there for them to lose, but they've got a lot of talent. Got some young ladies, and I'm sure that they'll be able to pick up some pieces and gain some experience and even fight for some close victories here.
It's definitely a talented Grandview's girls basketball team, and you've got an equally talented Grandview's boys basketball team. I'm glad they've put it together tonight here against one of the better teams in this Northern Conference. So,
as you heard Gradine say earlier today, they're fast, and I think they're fast, but you can't tell me that Dondo couldn't beat at least 3 or 4 of these guys. The freshmen couldn't beat at least 3 or 4 of these guys in a foot race. See the defense. He tries to spin. Finds out it's not a good hand there, but they call a foul.
You noticed who stopped that spin move, didn't you? That was our boy David King.
And I don't think it should have ever been attempted. But if the ref isn't careful, he's going to earn a nickname here tonight. I'm thinking about calling him the Bowie because he's definitely playing the role of a lifesaver here tonight.
Definitely for Blue Springs.
But
ball don't lie.
That's what Rasheed said. Ball does not lie. And Jay Corwin knocks down shots. So anytime he misses a free throw, there's something fishy going on.
Grandview's fans are starting to get into it as they stomp on their feet a little bit here and start to scream a little bit more.
And if you are a Grandview fan, listen to me. When you come to the home games, make noise when they're shooting free throws. Give me some defense chant. I mean, give me something. Support your team. Be that 11th man off the bench.
Nathan Scott, a model of consistency here tonight.
I mean, the way he's going to the rack, he's got no regard for himself, for anybody else.
I'll tell you what he has tremendous awareness of is the angle that he puts the ball up on that backboard. His use of the backboard tonight is what's impressed me a lot because a lot of kids nowadays don't even bother with the backboard.
Looks like he got away with a travel, but he goes up and knocks down the layup. And Blue Springs calls the timeout there. I'm sorry, that Blue Valley has been on the tip of my tongue all night. Grew up Washington High School playing against them, football for all those years. Still have a distaste, but hey, we're in Blue Springs, so I'm going to let it go. Blue Springs versus Grandview. Going into the timeout, 64-62, 2 minutes and 4 seconds. I mean, this game is holding tight.
You got the Blue Springs cheerleaders took the floor and showing a little acrobatics here.
And I am glad that she caught herself.
She was very close to shorting it. And then we got Grandview cheerleaders over here.
Go in and get a quick little chat with the coach, see what he's talking about. Here in the mirror.
You jump down in it and you're right on the bus.
Come back.
There you hear Coach trying to get the guys to just stay focused. He's done something to these guys because they've been consistent. They've been focused all night, and you can tell.
This is great coaching here tonight. That's what we're seeing.
Most definitely.
It's great coaching from Grandview. It's like Blue Springs has transitioned into their full court press now. But doing it with 2 people, it's not that effective.
Maybe we should call it a full court pinch because, I mean, it just didn't really do much for me. You know? We hear the fans screaming. He just lost his balance. That's all. It's okay. We see the grab there.
They'll send Tyrone Taylor to the line here. He's shooting the 1-and-1. And that's a big foul for Grandview to get there. I mean, if he can make these 2, he'll be up 4 with 1:43 to go in this 4th quarter. And this is a different Grandview High School basketball team than we're used to seeing here.
And I'm just excited to hear these fans. I mean, they're into this game.
Oh, yeah, they are.
And he makes the first, so he
goes
gets
up
a second
3.
chance. Next time they get fouled, they'll get 2 shots every time. And one thing we've noticed ever since Blue Springs has got up to that 10 foul mark, we haven't seen Grandview really fouling much as they knock down the second free throw as well.
Not at all since they got I guess.
Oh, that's what you want to see.
An errant pass by Blue Springs. Ball bouncing off Elijah Lee's back. That was just not a smart decision there.
He kind of looked at his teammate like, who threw it? Who did it?
Nathan Scott with the ball here. He's been taking this kid to the house all day, so I wouldn't be surprised if he did it again. They're just working the ball around, eating some clock.
And they know that somebody's open. They give it to Nathan Scott, but big fella Cody Isabel is there with the block, and they juggle it out of bounds. That was a good defensive stand there from Blue Springs. And it's getting loud in here, ladies and gentlemen.
Grandview up 4 with 1:17 to go here. I think this is a definite wake-up call for the fans here in Grandview. This is the team that I'm hoping we're going to see every time out. It's been very intense.
Waco, 3-on-1. Good defense. They call a foul.
No, they called a travel.
Oh, wow.
I was going to say, he had his hands up and didn't move.
I was trying to figure out how to analyze what happened. I was just so sad on the inside because I didn't see what they called, but here you
Tyrone
see
Taylor taking it all the way, I'm sure.
Tries to go behind the back when he doesn't need to. Jump ball situation.
Is that what they're calling?
He called a timeout. He got the ball secured and called a timeout. Blue
Heads up play
ball.
there.
We have not seen one jump ball here tonight.
It was a definite heads-up play there by junior Cody Isabel for Blue Springs to call that timeout as soon as he secured the ball. Well, there's a minute to go here, and Grandview's up 4. And, I mean, this is a pretty high-intensity game for us. I mean,
I just have to take this time to say, Coach Randy Ferris, I'm loving the intensity tonight. Saying what you're telling the refs what they need to hear. You're telling your players what you need to hear, what they need to hear. You have control of this place here tonight. Great coaching, great basketball here tonight by the Grandview Bulldogs. Here we are, 4-point lead, 1 minute and 2 seconds left. If they can just stay consistent, I don't see any reason why they can't hold on to this game.
Free throws, free throws, free throws. As long as they can make those, they should be home free.
You have to definitely look out for the errant passes. Don't make any mistakes now.
Errant passes and perimeter defense needs to be a definitely key point that he went over, and that is make free throws, no errant passes, and perimeter defense. Because if Blue Springs, which they're capable of it, I saw them during warm-ups hitting threes. They're capable of unleashing some threes. I don't think they're going to be of the distance that Tyrone Taylor's were. People don't usually just pull up for half quarters and hit them.
And I want the ball in State Farm's hand. Damon King, because he knows what to do with it.
I'd say in a fouling situation, I definitely like Tyrone Taylor at the line. He's clutch, and I mean Damon King. Not to say he isn't, but I trust Tyrone Taylor's shooting stroke just a little bit much, while I trust Damon King's overall
There it
game.
is, and they have to foul him. Oh, coach calls a timeout before the foul. And hey, the way he's coaching, I'm not second guessing anything he's doing.
I'm definitely not going to second guess it.
41 seconds here. They have a 4-point lead. There he is talking to the refs once again. Using up a little bit of his timeout time. You have got my vote here tonight, Coach Randy Ferris. I don't know what for, but you got my vote. You see this game is being broadcasted live here tonight on the Slice Network. Just a great opportunity that we provide here. Our executive producer, Sheldon Neal, had this vision. Give these guys an opportunity to, their family all over the United States can view their games, and they can even go home and catch the repeat version. Catch in, look at some of their mistakes, some of the good plays they made. I mean, it's just a great opportunity, and I always say I wish it was around when I was playing football at Washington High School. Here they go, trying to break the press here. This actually is more of a press. Nathan Scott does get fouled, and he'll get 2 shots. Foul total now sitting at 10-10.
That's kind of why I like that timeout there. You know, there would have been 41 seconds on the clock if they would have taken the last foul on Tyrone Taylor. And now there's 38 seconds. I know 3 seconds isn't a huge deal, but 3 seconds is, I mean, that's a lifetime of basketball.
Excellent point, yeah. See, Nathan's going to shoot him alone as they're going to go back and play defense. Smart decision there. And he knocks down the first. That's what you want to see. Consistency tonight for the Grandview Bulldogs. He knocks the second down.
Calm and cool.
If you see me at the end of the good game line trying to shake some hands, please forgive me.
I know that's what I'm kind of thinking too. Is it acceptable for us to go out there and kind of shake our boys' hands here? Or?
Man, Jay tries to knock down the three. They called a foul there.
Coach is fired up right now after that foul.
He definitely drank a Red Bull, Mountain Dew, something. Surge? Was it a surge? What was it? 'Cause he is jacked up.
I like the intensity. I like the intensity from the players. I like the intensity from the coach. He is getting after it.
Intensity from the fans. Grandview, this is how you view a basketball game. He knocks down the first and the second, 68-64. 4-point lead with 28 seconds left. And I don't think that there's been one coaching moment tonight where Ferris has sat down.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
He's been standing up all game.
I'm tired watching him running around.
And they get it down court. Yes, that was a foul. That was definitely a foul. Great pass there. I mean, it was 3-on-1 down there. I'm not mad at the pass at all. He gets up there. He gets fouled.
Freedom should definitely look at maybe a wide receiver role on the team because he went up well for that.
He definitely showed some spring.
And being at 6'5", we could have a Calvin Johnson on our hands here.
Oh, man. Once again, they're ready for defense. Here they are. He misses the first free throw, but the next, he makes the second one. He gets the 69 that Blue Springs has been averaging all year. And I know they're definitely shocked, going 20 points over their average here tonight.
Oh, yeah, that's a big shock.
A bit of a different free throw motion than I've seen here. And
he called it. I heard him. I got you. I heard you. Definitely called bank on that.
I didn't, but it doesn't matter. But he makes it.
You're a little further away from the action than me. I think that must be the issue.
And here they come with the victory lap. 5-point lead. 12 seconds left in the game. He draws another foul, and he'll go to the line.
And Tyrone Taylor going to the line here, and I mean, call it what you want. I just don't. I don't see their Blue Springs having a chance to really come back and score on 2 possessions at the end of the game, and that's what they're going to need to do here. Tyrone Taylor sinks the first one to make it a 6-point game, which we'd need 2 threes from Blue Springs here to make this a tie game. And that pretty much seals it right there. I mean, it's a 7-point game with 12 seconds left.
Great basketball.
I've seen stranger things happen, I guess, but
Tracy McGrady is not out here tonight.
Oh, it's Reggie Miller's not out here tonight.
And the Wildcats feeling it a little bit. He gets another foul. And they have 71 points. And this game is stretching out. It's definitely much closer than what we see here and what this final score is going to reflect. But I am proud of the Grandview Bulldogs and the performance that they have put on tonight. Coach Randy Ferris, I mean, your coaching staff, Reggie Morris, Heath Cooper, Ozzie Stanley, Brian Everett, Frank Foreman, the managers, the principal, the athletic director, superintendent, cheerleaders, whoever else you want to call out.
Nelson and Weka hit ananother free throw, by the way.
Knocking them down.
I mean, this is definitely the highest scoring output we've seen from Grandview this year.
I might apologize to him after game,
too. His stroke's developing quite nicely throughout this game. Banks up another.
I'm going to apologize.
You're going to have to find him after the game.
Jay Corwin trying to get 1-3 down, and he misses it. And there it is, a 9-point win. The Grandview Bulldogs. They defy.
I'm a believer.
They defy all basketball intelligence. 73-64. Great game here, close game, but Grandview able to pull it out. And we will be right back for a post-game analysis to close it out. Coming right back here on MySliceTV.com, the Slice Network.
Can I help you today? No thanks. I'm just looking. Oh, this is cute. So?
Too tight, yeah.
You wouldn't do it there. So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
Like they're the fashion police.
Boo! Hey, where you going? Can't get by me. I'm number 1 in this class. I rule this lab. I'm number 1. Hey, I don't think so. Yes! Winner! I am the king! Woo!
You wouldn't do it there. So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
What?
Jerk.
Back. Just want to close it out. A few closing remarks as we look at the final scoring total. Scott was the man tonight. I mean, Nathan Scott had 19 points. Taylor had 18. Wake chimed in with 8, and Mr. Reliable State Farm, a.k.a. Visa, Damon King had 12 points. I mean, just great basketball here by the Grandview Bulldogs. And I was just talking to the sideline announcer. He was just telling us how it's just a complete overhaul here. They decided to kind of go back to the fast-paced style. I mean, what do you think, Mike?
I mean, the score speaks for itself. I mean, Blue Springs is projected to get 69 points to Grandview's 49, and Grandview puts up 24 more points than projected and holds Blue Springs out to 5 points less than they're supposed to get.
Man.
I mean, that's huge. On any level. I mean, that's a 29-point swing.
I mean, most definitely. And if you're a Bulldog fan, what you're basically witnessing is the turnaround. It's a complete overhaul. And if you've seen this broadcast before, keep tuning in because it's going to get much more exciting. You've seen the other games we've got coming up on our schedule. We're proud to be here. And definitely after the game tonight, we're proud to be covering such a great offense and great defense here tonight, too.
Yeah, it was awesome on both sides of the ball. And the coaching was ridiculous tonight.
Most definitely. So we just thank you all for tuning in here tonight. You've seen it before. Here tonight, much more exciting here at Grandview. And we'll be back. Tune in a couple weeks. Couple weeks here. We got center coming up, girls game on the 31st. So we're ready to go here. And this is Cameron Smith signing off with Mike West here on the Slice Network at www.myslicetv.com.
Have a good night.